And this might be a long shot, but the travel catalog is the only lead I have. Let's see if this will finally take me to Bedford. This should be it. The lady down at the hotel reception recognized Bedford's photo and sent me here. Let's see.
Who's there?
Denise sent me, Mr. Bedford. She's convinced of your death and very upset over it.
Denise. Come in. How is Denise?
Just as you'd expect, under the circumstances. She's despaired and confused.
I never wanted to hurt her. That was never my intention.
Denise isn't the only one whose life you messed up. Your brother is dead, and Walter Vanderbilt is stuck in jail because of it.
What? Walter? What does he have to do with anything?
The police think he's murdered you.
Oh, that... It was never planned this way. Oh, God. None of this was planned. Everything got out of hand. Oh, God.
Why did you kill your brother?
It was an accident. I really didn't want to... Well, I didn't know what to do. I reacted instinctively and... Oh, God. What was I thinking?
Pull yourself together. Let's take it from the start. Joe was your twin brother, yes?
Yes. Yes, that's right. As unlikely as that may seem today, we grew up together in Jersey. Joe always had the wrong friends and kept being roped into things. He often took advantage of our semblance in the process. I was always a scapegoat for his monkey business. It started with petty thefts. Soon it was cars and then more. He slipped deeper and deeper into this world and kept pulling me down with him.
Until you fled from home.
Exactly. I ran off as soon as I could. I just wanted to get out of all that before there was no way out. I went to California, changed my name, and earned a medical degree.
And then the world caught up with you.
Unfortunately, yes. Joe somehow managed to track me down when he was in Vegas. Damn coincidence. He kept calling my practice over and over and over again. I told him it was all over. I didn't want anything to do with him or his monkey business. And then, one night, he was standing right there in my office. He tried to coax me into something, to use me as a scapegoat again. We got into a fierce fight. We were at each other's throats, and then...
Then you killed him.
I didn't want to. I didn't think about it. Suddenly, I had this paperweight in my hand, and Joe was lying there. Dead.
I see. Who ransacked your practice then?
I did. I panicked. Didn't know what to do at first. But I knew then the life I knew was over. So I thought I'd make it look like a burglary. Joe still looked just like me. And everyone would mistake him for me. I wanted to flee. Have the world believe I was dead. For a while it worked too.
But Walter Vanderbilt had to pay the price.
Damn. It went all wrong.
Why did you break off your engagement to Denise?
Denise. She didn't know a thing about my past. The last thing I wanted was to drag her into this, like I'd always been dragged into things. When Joe discovered me and started calling me, I had to make a decision. Either I tell Denise everything and endanger her in the process, or I keep my distance from her in order to protect her. So I decided to cut her off for her protection.
How did you come into possession of your brother's money?
Before we got into the fight, Joe told me he was a courier for the mafia. He tried to lure me into it with promises of big money. He also mentioned a locker in McCarran Airport. Later, when he was lying at my feet, I saw the piece of paper beneath him with a combination on it. Suddenly, I was on the run and assumed dead. I could use the money. I could hardly make a withdrawal from my bank account post-mortem, so I ripped off the piece of paper and flew to Vegas.
And where is the money now?
That, Mr. Baxter, is something I'd like to know, too.
Throw your piece on the floor. Over to the couch. Now.
I hope you'll excuse our sudden entrance, but I'm sure you'll understand that we need to protect our financial interests.
How did you find me?
You have Mr. Baxter here to thank for that. Thanks to his investigation, you were brought to our attention. We've been tracking him for a while.
I should have known.
So, Mr. Bedford, where is the money?
As soon as you tell them what they want to know, we're both dead.
Shut up! You'll both be dead if you don't stop talking.
Gentlemen, please. I'm sure we can resolve this situation in everybody's best interest, without resorting to physical violence.
A funnel. They probably use it to refill the machines with oil. Cutting pliers. These could come in handy. There's nothing else of interest in the toolbox. How is that supposed to work? I'll cut a piece of wire out. Maybe I can use the wire as a lockpick. Come on, Doctor. Let's get out of here. How are you?
I just want all of this to end.
It will soon. You do realize that I'll have to turn you over to the police when this is over.
I know, but now the mafia is after me. I'd prefer a jail cell to a cold death in the snow anytime. Besides, I'm sick of fleeing. I've been fleeing my whole life. It would be nice if all this stopped. I could finally get some rest, even if that would have to be in prison.
I see.
Do you think we'll make it?
I'm working on it.
What happened? Why did we stop?
I'm afraid your pursuers caught up with us.
Now that's trapped up there. Come on, let's get those bastards back down here. If I get a chance to lay my hands on them, I'll cut them open.
Damn it!
What do we do now?
We need to get out of here somehow. The box is locked with a big screw nut and welded securely to the floor. I can't crack this open with my bare hands. Let's see if the key fits here. Let's see if the key part of the hammer fits here. What do we have here? An oxygen mask. Oh, and a rope. The funnel and the gas bottle might work like an air horn. But first, I'll have to get the mask off. I cut off the mask. Now, only the tube is attached to the bottle. How is that supposed to work? I'll just put the funnel into the tube. Voila! An air horn. Now, let's see if this works. Maybe a heap of snow will cool down those hotheads in the valley. The box is welded to the floor and very sturdy. This could work. Well, Doctor, looks like you won't have to worry about these three anymore. But there are more of their kind where they came from. I'm afraid you'll never live in peace as long as you're in possession of the money. Not even in prison.
I just want all this to end. I don't even care about the money.
I'm sure the FBI will be very interested to know where exactly the money's coming from. Who knows? Maybe they'll let you join in some witness protection program. There are the police.
You know, Mr. Baxter, the mafiosi would have found me sooner or later, but I'd never have survived this without your help. Anyway, thank you.
Don't thank me too soon. This is only the beginning for you. You'll still have to explain everything to Denise and the others, and especially to the police. Well, I better report back to Mrs. Vanderbilt. Whew. All the excitement. On second thought, I think my first point of action should be to find out where a guy can get a drink around here at this hour. About the murder circumstances. Blah. Everything looks like a break-in that exhalated. What the hell is exhalated? Blah, blah. How about the key to Lloyd's? Blah, blah, blah. My name is Baxter. I'm a private investigator. My mother hired me. My mother? Not my mother. I'm making good progress. Thanks to the phone call list you gave me, I discovered a hot